Hello, my name is Jim Olson, and this is the second Fun Math Challenges for Kids video. I've got two more games for you today on the Math Playground. The first game is the Grand Prix multiplication game. This is for practicing multiplication, and it's going to be against friends or other kids on the internet or the computer. And the second game today is the factor pair-up game, which is a strategy game. And I'll probably be spending most of my time on that. So let's look at the Grand Prix multiplication. Here I am at mathplayground.com, and I'm going to hit 4th grade. And I'm going to come down to the Grand Prix multiplication. And you might have to even do a find in page. Here it is, Grand Prix multiplication. And you'll be taken to a page like this. This game is played similar to the other one. You give yourself a name. And you can join some other public games that are on there. And here we go. I'm playing against the other kids. And it's multiplication practice. So you click the answer. Get one wrong here. It tells you the right answer. And the faster you are and the more correct you are, the better you'll do. So I think I'm going to kind of slow down a little bit. I don't want to beat up on the other kids too much here. I'm going to pause my recording. And it looks like I got 3rd place, or maybe I tied for 2nd. And here are the questions that I missed, and I can play again. Now let's go to factor pair-up. Factor pair-up is right here. It's a 4th grade game, and it's going to take you to a page like this. And you can play against the computer or a friend. You might want to play this against your parents or siblings. You can have a 6x6 grid or a 5x5 grid. In the 6x6 grid, you try to get 4 in a row. In the 5x5 grid, you try to get 3 in a row. And down here, there are 2 options, one for no capture and another one where you can capture the opponent's product. Now, let me show you a little bit about how this works. Here's an example where I won, the player wins, because I got 3 in a row. This is a 5x5 grid. Here's an example of a 6x6 grid, and the computer won on this one. The computer was the blue, and I was the kind of orange here because I'm the clownfish, and there's the 4 in a row that the computer got. The way this works is these are products. A product is an answer to a multiplication. So for example, to get 30 here, you could use 5 times 6, or there might be some other options. In this case, I don't think they allow 3 times 10. But it is important to think about how a number is decomposed. For example, if you want this square 6 right here in the upper right-hand corner, you could get it by doing 1 times 6, or you could do it for doing 2 times 3. So this is one of the important things, is to realize that a number can be achieved with more than one product. So let's go ahead and hit the blue button to play the game, and you can pick your character. I kind of like this clownfish. And here is where I'm going to pick the first product. The first factor, the first number to be multiplied. So I pick 1, and the green guy over here, who's blue, he picked 1. 1 times 1 is 1. Okay, I think I'm going to take his number 1 times 2, and that gives me this spot. These 2 numbers are multiplied. He responds with a 3. 2 times 3 is 6. So now this 6 has been filled in with blue. I'm the orange, he's the blue. He's got 2 in a row. I need to block him if I can. So I'd like to get this 12. How can I get 12? Well, 12 is 1 times 12. It's 2 times 6, but it's also 3 times 4. Oh, good. He has 3. I can come down here to 4 and block. That was really good for me. Let's see how he responds. Okay, he's responding with a 6. 4 times 6 is 24. Okay, so let me see what I might want to do here. I have to use a 6. 6 times 1 would put me here, which is already used. 6 times 2 would put me here. 6 times 3 would put me here. 6 times 4. I think I'm going to do 6 times 5 because that's going to give me 2 out of 3 here. And let's see if he blocks me. He did not block me. He went 5 times 7 is 35. Unfortunately, I don't have the 5 anymore. So if he does a 4 or a 5, I'm going to answer with a 5 or a 4 and fill in right here. Now, I do have to be aware that he has 2 in a row here, and I don't want to let him get this 16. I think I'm going to do 7 times 1 and fill in this spot right here to give me 2 in a row. Let's see how well that works. He's responding with a 4. Okay, I think that's good for me. He took 1 times 4. I think I can come right here and win. Yes, 4 times 5 is going to be 20, and I win. Okay, so once again, you can play this against a friend, you can play with the larger grid, and you can change the rule where you can steal someone else's spot. This is a wonderful game for thinking about things mathematically and developing strategies. In fact, I don't really know all the strategies yet, and I'd like to learn them. So let's see if we can share some strategies. Let's see if we can figure out some strategies together. When you think of a strategy that you think helps you win the factor pair-up game, you can put it down in the comments area of the web page. Now, if you're a child, you need to get permission from your parents and have your parents help you put the comment there, and we can learn from one another. Let me show you the web page. Also, if you'd like to put comments on Twitter, here's my Twitter handle. This is a good starting web page, the area for kids. So let's jump over to the area for kids. Here's the area for kids. And if we come down and hit our second one here, which is the one we're doing today with the Grand Prix multiplication and factor pair up, down here at the bottom, you can type in your comments here. I hope you enjoy these math challenges. Have a great day and stay safe out there. Bye-bye.